Hey there, Libra Sun, Libra Moon, Libra Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moon Directed, where we work with the energy to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. Today we're going to cover February 2nd through the 17th for you, kind of a little mid-season of Aquarius update of energy for you. Aquarius for you, if you are, especially if you're Libra Rising, that would put that in your 5th house of fun and romance, which is interesting because the vision I got for you seemed to be about relationships. I don't know necessarily. So first off, I heard that song from Phil Collins, I Can Feel It Coming in the Air Tonight. Hold on. It is about following your intuition. It is about recognizing who's on your side and who isn't. So there was a lot of that energy going on. So while I'm getting the cards out, if you wouldn't mind taking a second and hitting that thumbs up and helping to support my channel by every YouTuber needs you to hit the thumbs up button when you watch the videos. And also I like it because it connects our energy. So you're more likely to pick up messages that resonate for you if you hit that thumbs up. Okay, so let's see what we get here. We have the new moon happening. It's actually the Chinese New Year also. The new moon is happening on February 11th, and it is the metal ox. And so this is a year where we're able to start grounding our ideas, our thoughts, and our dreams and our goals into something that we can manifest in the 3D world that could help us out financially. So make sure to plant your seeds of intention with that new moon to do that. We have Venus that is a ruler of your sign. Venus is as of February 1st moved into Aquarius, and with that new moon, Venus will be in conjunction with Jupiter, further expanding the opportunities to really manifest what you want in area of relationships for you, of creativity, the things that bring you joy and happiness. And so I want to say hold on to your dreams, but I also saw in a smoky quartz. A smoky quartz is something that helps absorb negative energy, but what I saw in there was a jellyfish. And a jellyfish is about working from the heart space, reaching out to others in a loving manner, and being in flow with spirit. The jellyfish, yes, it can sting. Kind of like that song, if I saw you were drowning, would I lend a hand? So it is about being discerning about what you touch, what you reach out to, but being trusting and having an open heart, because it is through your open heart, your wonderful Libra open heart, that you are going to get to where you want to go in relationships. So we're going to do the 9-card spread. And so we're going to go ahead and get started with that. Your overall energy for it. Look at that. You have happy. I mean, we're talking about how to be happy. I love that. Let's get into it. See what we get. All right. I always have to... It's not just right. There's not enough light that comes through on the cards for you to see them. All right. So... if you've never been here before, welcome. I really appreciate you selecting this channel. I know you have a lot of options out there, so thanks for stopping by. So we're going to cover the past, the present, the future, thoughts, feelings, actions. This is the key to the situation. Of course, like I said, the overall energy here is about happiness. And so, and the thing about this is that egg of happiness, there's a keyhole in it, and you have the key. The key to happiness is actually choice. Choosing to be happy by staying in the moment, not focusing too much on the past, not looking too much to the future, having uplifting thoughts. See the balloons of those happy little colors. Happiness is a choice, and it is a conscious choice that we make every moment of every day. So the key to the situation for you is you have mending in the heart space. It was in the reverse, which tells me that in order to get to this happy, we need to turn this into the upright position. This is where you reach out to the people that That the negative energy around, hanging on to the negative energy is causing a block in your happiness. Now, reaching out to someone with understanding, with kindness, with forgiveness, can be done actually by talking to them, or if they've passed on, or if it's not really someone you want to talk to, you could still forgive them in your heart space. Truly forgive them for being human and for teaching. And I always want to say there's an opportunity to learn something in those lessons that are really in those relationships that are really difficult. There was a lesson to be learned in there. And so this is mending of your heart space. This is also mending of a relationship. It is the key though. So being willing to forgive. So instead of saying, I would not lend a hand, okay, if you were drowning, I might save you. I might, it's like kind of like opening yourself up to being a little more vulnerable, not being so self-protective. Everybody literally is doing the best they can. And so when we have an understanding of that, and we recognize that they were just showing us something about us that we need to work on for ourselves, it becomes a lot easier to forgive, to let bygones be bygones. That does not mean that you have to open the door and let them back into your life. You do not have to do that. Forgiveness does not mean here's the key to my car and my home and just run through my life if you want. It is not that at all. But it is the opportunity to let it go and to resolve it and to mend your heart so that you don't have scars that are keeping you from having the happiness in your life that you deserve, that you came here to have. So in the area of thoughts, you have chop wood. So I feel like you've been keeping yourself busy. I don't want to think about the situation. I'm gonna, oh my God, that's so funny. Okay, so I have a good friend who's a Libra, and I think he just recently went through a breakup. I say I think because he won't talk to me about it, which tells me that it's pretty serious. I called him to talk to him the other week, and he's like, can't talk right now. I am reorganizing my garage. Which is like, to me, was like, oh yeah, okay. He is processing. He is doing his own mending of his heart by keeping himself busy and finding some way to throw himself into a new task. So, okay. It's maybe that's what you've been thinking. But to transform this situation, allow yourself to come to the edge. Allow yourself to be poised for the next step. The transformation comes not from hanging on to the regrets or the remorse, but instead saying, okay, what did I learn? And understanding that you are poised for victory. Because if you are taking the time to mend the situation, if you're taking the time to mend your own heart by considering what happened and what did you learn from that, so that you are growing and elevating, then you are poised for a big transformation that will really allow you to break out into this phase of your life where the happiness really comes in. Okay, so remain that flexible in your thinking. Pretty funny because just did Gemini and they had this and it was in the reverse. Like they were supposed to not be flexible. You're being encouraged to be flexible and leaning forward. See how she's like heading in this direction. And this key, this egg right here, it looks like it has a keyhole right there too. So the key to happiness is a choice, and it is a choice for you to unlock it, to allow it to come in, to give it the opportunity to grow. I feel like I want to go ahead and pull a card on this now instead of waiting to the end, so I don't know why that is, but let's see what, I might be totally missing something here. Okay, no. This is, you have trust and thrive. Trust the process, trust your intuition, and thrive. This is the same kind of message that you get from the jellyfish. It is being in flow. It is trusting the emotional energy that you have around you. Water and it is emotional energy, flowing with it and trusting that if you thought something was off, it was off. Okay, if you feel like there's some progress or something developing that's better for you, then trust that too. Trust and thrive. When you trust your intuition, that is when you start really growing and trying. Okay, so in the heart space, there is something about you. Okay, so it's called the tribe. I don't think you can read that in this light, but this is about feeling left out. This is wanting to find a tribe and not feeling, this is not the place where I fit in, whatever that is. And so there was something, it was maybe a job that wasn't working out for you. It could have been a relationship. It could have been family. It could have been a group of friends. I mean, it's a situation where you do not feel completely at home. No, I'm not drinking wine, although day drinking doesn't sound so bad today. Okay, so here we go. Oh, come to the edge. You have that card. Okay, so when I said that for poise, that's what I felt like it was come to the edge. In your heart space, coming to the edge means not holding back. Being willing to risk again, being willing to, when I'm ready, take that leap. And she's just got little hearts just flowing off of there, right? If you are not standing on the edge, you're taking up too much space, don't hold back in the heart space. Allow yourself to be flexible, to allow new opportunities to come in. I really love that you got that card. There's no better place for that than in the heart space. So Libra, there's some situation here where you're going to have to allow yourself the time to mend and then be willing to go ahead and step. Oh, you have originality, blaze your own trail. I love this. Look, they look like they're doing the same movement. Can you see that? They're dancing to the beat of their own drum. They're taking a little risk. They're doing what makes them happy. Okay, so in the recent past, there's been the obstacle has been not knowing what the next right move is. And so you may have been sitting in contemplation, and I have to tell you, you might not have known what the right move was, but you accidentally stumbled into it. That was it exactly. So good job. Truth be told, that is the next right action. In order to help mend this situation, in order to be poised for this transformation, you're going to have to be real honest with yourself. And again, opening up the heart space and letting all the heart out. You're going to have to be honest with yourself about what it is that you want, what makes you happy. You may have to have some open and honest sharing with somebody in order to forgive and let a situation go. You know, it could be that you repair a relationship and it does much better, right? It could be that you are repairing your heart space so that you're ready for the next relationship. It could be being real honest with yourself about the value systems that you have around a place that you work or a group of friends that you hang out with, or religious, what is the word? Philosophical, thank you. Philosophical beliefs that you have about something. There's something where it's a need to be very honest with yourself about who you are. The owl. Who you are. Take the mask off. There's a mask here. Take the mask off and reveal the truth of who you are. Start with having that conversation with yourself and then with the appropriate people. And that's how you get into this new life. It was actually in the reverse, which means that I think that by the end of this couple of weeks, you're not going to be quite ready to launch, but we have the seeds of intention being planted. And so it might not be quite time. You're at the edge. You're poised. It might not be quite time to go for it, but you're really close. So remain flexible on the timing. Be really honest with yourself and with whoever you need to. Don't be afraid to be original, and trust your thoughts. Trust your intuition. Trust your own inner guidance, and allow yourself to thrive. You have life, death, and rebirth. An ending of a situation, and then the rebirth. And the rebirth comes from learning and growing. It's a really ugly picture for such a beautiful storyline. And this card wanted to come. You have help with the unexpected. Interesting. So surprises await. But so this is that transitioning phase. And a really great way to work through some of the stuff is this chop wood, carry water. Get on with the regular business of living your life, and while you're working through the healing process, not curling up in a little ball, but keeping the energy flowing by moving around and doing things that are constructive, that you'll be like, oh, I'm glad I spent my time doing that. All right, let's get to the last card here. So honestly, Libra, this looks really good. Looks like it's been a challenging transition, but it looks like you're winning. You're winning at life. So that is really good news. Focusing on what makes you happy and then the life that you want to create. And you have, oh, I love this. You have yellow. Purify your body. So, saltwater baths, drinking lemon water, eating clean, going for walks, keeping that energy moving, drinking lots and lots of water, just to flush the energy through your system. But it looks like you guys have figured it out and you're on the right track. So pretty excited about that. All right, Libra, you guys have a really great week. I'll be back in about a week. I don't know what, oh, yes, I do. We're going to be covering the healing of the divine feminine and masculine within us. And so we have both parts. And when we heal, usually one needs more healing than the other. But when we heal those aspects of ourselves, that's when we find that really great romantic relationship that, we all want to be in. So I'm going to do a reading for that for next week. All right, you guys take good care, and I will talk to you soon.